So here's a real typical problem. You can see the concrete walk surrounding a small garden bed. There is no way for that water from the downspout to escape. So most people just splash it out across their sidewalk and it becomes a real eyesore. You trip over it, a hazard. But let me show you a simple way to fix this problem.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here at Apple Drains. Today we're doing a small install. You can see behind me the downspout. This line, they had it splashing out across the walk. But what we're going to do is, you can see we've already trenched out in the area. We're going to bring it over here to a pop-up. But we've got to cut this concrete. So let's go ahead and cut that. Let me show you how you do it. The first thing that you need is you need your garden hose, because you're going to need some water to cool off this blade. Then we're going to start up the saw. This is a partner saw. It has a diamond tipped blade, cuts concrete like butter. So let's go ahead and get started. So once you make your cuts, you take your pry bar and you just start to pound it. If you've cut all the way through, you'll be able to crack this concrete. You can see how quickly and easy it cracks. Then you just pry it up and you lift it out of the way.
Who are you talking to?
But you can see how quick and easy this pops out of here. Real simple. Next we'll just trench through here. We'll put our pipe through here and we'll be done. So next we're going to go ahead and install this piece of 4-inch corrugated. This is solid pipe. We're going to slide it right up onto the downspout. We want to try to make it as straight as we can as it comes into the ground. There we go. Even though it moved, we'll fix it. And then out here we're going to put a pop-up. What we use is a 4-inch grate to let the water disperse. So we're going to cut this off with our saw. Then we slice this line just a little bit because we're going to squeeze it together. And it'll actually fit inside of your fitting. Then I'm going to put a screw in here to hold this nice and tight. That screw will hold things nice and tight. Get it to where we want. Now we're going to just secure it in place. We're just going to secure it in place. Just put some soil around it, just to hold it down. Don't worry if you get muddy. It's all part of your job. So next we're just going to backfill the area. Just go ahead and cover all that up. We're going to backfill the area, clean it off, then we'll set the concrete. So once you have it backfilled, you can take your garden hose, of course wash it all off because it has to be real clean. We're going to be putting concrete back here. So let's just start spraying it off, real simple. You don't need to worry so much about any mud or dirt that's on the outside, but what you do need to do is make sure that your edges are really clean right here, because this is where the concrete sticks. And that should do it. We're ready to go ahead and put our forms up, and we'll be mixing concrete here in just a second. So, lastly, what we need is a form. We like to use cardboard. It's nice and sturdy. This is just going to hold our concrete in place. Doesn't matter how high or anything, just make sure it's wide enough to cover your concrete area, and then pack some soil around behind it to hold it in place. Now we're going to mix up our concrete, and it's nice if you got a good trowel. This is a mason's trowel. You can see nice flat trowel, because we're going to push it in there and then we're going to hit it hard to finish it off. So now we're going to put some concrete in here. We mixed it up. This is just sackcrete. This is just sackcrete right here. Basically, all you do is just put it into your cut, smooth it out. Secret to putting concrete in really is that you don't play with it very much. Get it level, and then in a few minutes you can come back and hit it with your trowel again. Once that sheen comes off the top, it'll really get hard. To hide your gravel, your aggregate, you just tap it, you can see it brings the water right up to the top. We call that a sheen. It brings the sheen right up to the top. So we're going to let this harden up a little bit. Move on to the next one. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.